How's it? The Split 2 races on there today. I myself got P4 and my co-commentator Lewis unfortunately did not have the best of races. Although I think he had an incident with 7,000, which might end up in me getting a podium if, depending on what the admins think. But Lewis, how are you today? Obviously, you mightn't be in the best of moods.
Not in a great mood, but altogether it's been an alright race. I'm a big Sebastian Vettel fan, so I'm obviously buzzing with that race earlier in Turkey, so one positive, one negative. I think the first person in the queue is Alex.
Oh, I was nearly thinking someone was steering into a wall. Oh dear, Tyler's internet has struck again.
Oh no.
Oh, I think the weather is going to be like dry, wet, dry. According to Harry.
At the start of the race and then...
Yeah,
at the start of the race, yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a few people on their out laps. I think Alex might be the only one here who is on a proper fast lap.
Full time in Split 2 was a 1:07.0 from her 16 rod Juan Hernandez. P2 was, I think, P2 was at 1:07.1 from me, I think, and then P3 was 1:07.3, so we're probably expecting Paul to be well within the 106s, 106.7 or something.
Yeah, that is very possible. Hi.
Nothing too wrong with Alex's lap here. Obviously, purple in the middle sector.
I've just remembered we've got to do the forfeit thing, the shoeies. Me and Evan have got to do shoeies. Yeah. Oh.
I did one earlier because Seb got a podium and I said I would, so Alex goes faster than 1:07.3 pretty much. CNDN,
Alex has said the first time behind him. Alex has said the first time today 1:07.2, CNDN 1:07.3, Felix 1:07.4, Godzilla is now our current pole sitter here with a 1:07.1. F1 Hub only set a 1:08, but I think that isn't a good showing of what you can actually do.
Kart Racer is just coming up the line now. He's getting a bit of a slipstream off of TRT White Claw.
Oh no,
he's dropped into the pits.
Tyler has joined back.
You should be able to
and
jump
if you
in this
could
car
give Tyler some extra invites in case he does get disconnected.
I can do that if he gets disconnected again.
Yeah, we're just going to be sure.
I'll just send him an invite just now, just in case.
Well, so no other laps yet. Oh, we have Sam Davise here, who's now joined Split 1. He is in the AlphaTauri, and he got the win, pole and win in Formula Virtual yesterday.
He was pulled by a good margin in Formula Virtual yesterday. He's definitely not a slow driver.
No, it was a 1:08.0 at Zandvoort.
I think that was 1.5 seconds faster than my best, so... He's currently purple in Sector 1, let's see how he does in the second sector. Purple again.
And
nice line through the last corner.
I think Car Racer is going to go on mediums. A bold call.
I'm not sure what you can do with that, to be honest.
106.8. Not bad at all. Car Racer's on the lap.
Where is he?
He is currently coming through. He's coming up to where Alba and then Hamilton had their collision.
Oh no, he's on an outlap at the moment.
Car Racer, well, he hasn't. No, I think he's on to his actual lap now.
Yeah, that previous lap was just an outlap.
Yeah, I think a few people here.
To be honest, I'm not sure where the mediums can get you in terms of strategy, because you can definitely go from soft to hard. So I don't know why you'd go medium to hard, unless he's trying to really extend these mediums out into the middle of the race, then go softs at the end. But that would be really difficult, because he obviously can't take two sets of mediums.
Car Racer here, let's see, what time is he going to have? It's a 50.9. No purple, but we don't know, he might. Maybe he can go a bit longer in these mediums and then not have to stretch his hards as much as he normally would. He still goes P4.
That man's got some pace about him. I don't know, he's just so fast compared to everyone else here. There are a few people who can go about as fast as him, but he's just...
FT Pros had a bit of a spin. He's got damage in his front wing, that's his lap gone. Tyler said 194, but that is not something that's representative.
I know Tyler's lap in time trials at 106.7, I think. It's very similar to mine. So you can definitely go a lot faster than that. I do believe the pulse are at the sector 3 yellow flags. Nothing to worry about.
Well, yeah, it's in McLaren to 14 to 15, so I think Harrier's on a lap. I think a lot of drivers are on laps at the moment. For a full grid
first person to... Yeah, I'm assuming that. First person to cross the line, I think, is going to be... No, Cardzilla's on a... out lap. I think it's going to be TRT White Claw next to come across the line. Let's see where he can put that runner.
It's on the medium tyres, so... What's the P13?
Not a bad lap. Next to come across the line, the two McLarens.
I think Harry has jumped up to 6th, 107.3.
Racing Point of Galactic Nerd going from
Jeremy's up to
P17 to
P3.
P15. Oh yeah. 107.09.
Tyler's on an out lap, so is FD Pro. Tyler's about to cross the line right now to start his lap. We'll go on board with him and just look through this lap. First start, good enough, smooth. Keep tucking in on the inside for turn 3.
That Rano just gets out of the way. Nice line to that fourth corner. Try to get as much speed on exit as possible there.
So coming through here, where now he's coming onto this long enough left-hander, and no, right. So he's 1.8 seconds up. So that will put him in towards the top 5.
Altogether, it looked like a really good lap. Exit of the final corner wasn't the best, but should be enough to put them up the grid quite a lot.
Oh, only 9th.
9. The top 10 are all within 6/10, so it's quite a close.
Yeah, it's a close grid.
Next across the line, Mercedes, it's an out lap.
Not many people are on laps.
I think most people are either coming in or heading out for laps.
I think Kart Racer might be coming out of the soft soon enough.
I think FD Pro might be on a fast lap.
Godzilla has improved to 106.9, so he is probably has a good
FD
chance.
Pro went fastest in the middle sector here. Don't know how his first sector was, but I know he's really good around this track. And he's
managed to validate himself
on the straight. For a 106, he just did a 106.9, but he cut the corner in the straight line.
Wow.
That's one way to ruin a lap. That was a really good lap as well. Would have put him P3, I think.
Yeah, P3. Unless it was a 109 dead.
The 109 definitely wasn't P2. Next, Mercedes coming across the line of, or coming up to the line of GC Juice. See if he can get it anywhere.
He's invalidated, I think.
Oh, he has.
But he might go for it here. Oh, but touching the grass, I think.
First 2 corners, you just want to sacrifice that entire first corner for the good run to the second.
Yeah, and then the consequential run into turn 3, and the exit there for the straight.
Right lap. This person to cross the line, the fast lap's going to be GC Juice again. Everyone's in the pits at the moment, apart from 3 drivers. The 2 Williams and the Mercedes of GC Juice.
Lewis, check your DMs.
Okay.
Harry's one's out there. Sam saying his lap was crap. I mean, 107.8 isn't the best for him, but sure. Anyways. Oh, Juicy Juice P3.
Oh, that's a good lap. Very good lap. Where is it? 106.9. Just under 107.
I've seen some people for their out laps. Samsung is cruising to P20. Well, I mean, CM is there and it's Mana Westons. set a lap. Not sure if he's a quality ban or not, but anyways.
Williams of CNDN's invalidated his lap. I think he might come over for another fast lap here. He's not gone in the pits. And then there's a good train of cars behind the AlphaTauri of, is that Sam? There's a train of cars, I'm pretty sure, all on out laps.
Juice in the pits, so that's his quality over and done with. A lot of people on their outlaps now, so it'll be very messy. I think there's some drivers are on their actual laps, but some
there's quite a lot. Yeah, there's. I think from the AlphaTauri of Sam back through Jeremy, Alex, and that, I think they're all on fast laps at the moment. Well, but I think the AlphaTauri of Sam has either spun or invalidated his lap on the exit and just given up.
Invalidated, but he should be able to get back round and do a lap.
If loading enough fuel into the car, should be able to, but sometimes I run into that issue. Jeremy's also invalidated, but he might go for another one. And then Alex hasn't invalidated, he's just coming out of the final corner along the straight now. Let's see if he can improve on the P4.
See?
He goes...
No, he's about 200ths of a second off his best time.
No, there's a big train of cars, I think, coming on to the fast laps now.
Oh, Tyler is a bit behind, but although I think we could be a bit behind with the quality timer. Because at the moment, Tyler here won't be able to improve, which purely because he just can't. At the time.
Still on an out lap at the moment, but sometimes it glitches and lets him get the lap done anyway, but we'll see.
I mean, Godzilla's coming up to the line now. He only needs a small improvement. He hasn't got it.
Yeah, look out for the Renault Jeremy just coming up the straight now.
Kart Racer has just blown out the water.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Oh no, 6-7.
Alex isn't giving up.
BK is about to finish a lap, I think.
I think he's 6 seconds down, so in the...
Yeah, he's down a bit too much, I think he...
Alex is giving up. FD Pro, I don't think, no, he's way too slow. That lap that was invalidated anyway. I think that's the final grid, yeah. Yeah,
that should be it. Oh, Sam Devastator's on pole.
I completely missed that. Sam's beaten Kart Racer's time by 2/10. I completely missed that.
So did I.
Where did that come from?
I mean,
wow.
The other Sam here has managed to get P14. Surprising enough.
The fastest, the new driver, I think. Not too sure, but I think he's new.
He's new to this league anyway.
Let's put it on pole.
A bit of a surprise.
That I know that he was. Yarno tried to add him to Split 2, which is unbelievable.
And I don't get why, because he would have obliterated the rest of us.
He's just put it on pole by 2/10 against Kart Racer, who we know is
speed personified.
Fast.
Yeah, so it's Kart Racer on. Or no, sorry. Oh God.
You're so used to it.
So used to it. Sam Lavestein, pole followed by Kart Racer, Godzilla, Juicy, BK, Alex, Jeremy, Tyler, FD Pro, Yarno. They complete the top 10. CNDN, 31 Claude Felix. Galactic Nerd, F1 Hub, and I think some others there are will be outside the top 10. Oh, I'm waiting now.
Right, so what are the weather conditions for the race?
I think it was dry, wet, dry maybe? If somebody could confirm it?
Expect rain lap 20, said Sam.
Lap 20. So that'd be enough for a stint. We might see some... Well, it's Manu as well for the mediums.
You won't... There's no...
Jerry, give me your mediums.
You're gonna lose a lot of time if you try to bring the softs all the way to lap 20.
Yeah. Some... most of the top 10 are starting on mediums or hards.
Everyone outside of the top 10 is on mediums or hards, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all top 10. Anyone in the top 10 on mediums? No, the entire top 10's on softs.
Yeah, it'd be a very hard job to bring the softs to lap 20. Oh, I see one disqualification. That means they just will have slightly colder tires. Oh, hey, Stefan. Oh, stop right there. Stop. Kyle Devastates, Sam's brother, is saying dry rain dry, so you might see it dry up and a sprint to the finish on the softs. Oh, and we're seeing some brake marker boards being broken by Kyle. Ooh, that's an interesting tactic. One of them might have to be stopped. Seven saying he wants to die because Triple C capacity basically killed him. Oh, Kyle saying he's injured here, so I'll see him race from now on. Yep, it'll be good to see you there. With your brothers on pole, and hopefully for his sake he can win.
Who's that just coming up at the back?
I believe it's Manu. Now we're on surface only here, so that means the carcass temperature remains the same. So it's not as if you get disqualified, you'd be completely done from the start. 5 red lights in Brazil. Lights out in Brazil, and we are racing. Who's going to get their start? Oh God. Oh God.
Tyler's. Okay.
Yep, that's just a graphics glitch. It's standard. Can't really tell you what's happening. I think I got someone off. Tyler has had a bad start.
FD Pro is... I can't tell the orders.
Yeah, I'm confused. I need help. Alright, I think we're back to normal.
Okay, so people involved in a start accident were CNDN, FD Pro, and Tyler. Any of them have damage? Tyler?
No, he doesn't have damage. FD Pro does not have damage from what I believe, and CNDN doesn't either. Oh, I think we've got an instant here, I think. Or no, Harry's on the 18th. We're getting some overtaking here. Felix around the outside! Oh, and Team White Claw looking to get back, but he probably should have just tucked in.
have a look if Kart Racer can... Kart Racer's out of ERS on lap 1. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, no, Kart Racer isn't in the lead, I can confirm.
Yeah, apparently the gap is minus. What?
Okay, Sam's still leading, but it says Kart Racer's leading. And... Okay,
oh no, it's fixed now.
Okay, that's just live. Yeah, relatively... Oh, Sam is... There's a big train behind Sam and a big gap in front of him.
Yeah, he's up 5 positions. Oh, and a bit of a slide.
Is there contact? Let's see. Sam and Kart Racer sitting on exactly the same amount of ERS, so he should be able to use this to Sam should be able to use this to defend, and Kart Racer should be able to use this to attack. ERS now on this lap, obviously for Kart Racer.
Yeah, there should be enabled for this. Well, oh, he's summoned off. 30 White Claw. He's off. He's got damage, and that's a trip to the pit frame, probably for the hard compound tyre. FD Pro, I think, also had. He's had an incident too. He's also got damage from what I believe.
Yeah, he does. So the end plate's gone in his both sides of his front wing, so he'll need to come in. Everything at the front of the field in the top 10 seems to be keeping.
It's a safety car, so.
Oh, there's a safety car.
So that means we'll be bunching up. I wonder if we'll see anyone pit early.
Maybe some of the soft runners might want to take it onto the mediums, maybe just confirm that he can take it to the wet, because obviously even once the wet arrives, there's going to be that transition period where the rain's going to...
Although it will help anyone who wants to drag the soft tyres to the rain period. If there is any.
I'm not sure if the softs will make it to the rain period, to be honest. That's going to be a long stint on softs.
Yeah, Brazil's a one-time track, so it's usually a one-stop, but you've got options as to how you would do that one-stop.
Yeah.
Jeremy's in the pit, so he's clearly deciding just to get to the rain period. Medium tyres.
He's on the mediums, yeah.
Harry's also in the pits for some reason, although he had hards, so I'm not sure why he felt
he might have damage, probably. If he's not got damage, then that's confusing. He's gone from hards to mediums and not changed his front wing. I'm not sure what the strategy call at McLaren is for that, but he's obviously got something in his head he thinks will work.
Or maybe he doesn't like the hard tyres. Turkey White Claw is back out on softs.
That's I'm not sure if that's a good idea, to be honest. I spent a good 20 laps in the hards. They've got quite a decent bit of grip on this track. They're not too undrivable like on some tracks. They can really not be good.
We'll be going
the big winner from the start. The big winner for the start seems to be it's Manu. He's started in last and he's up to P11. 9 positions is always good. Yeah. Sam's also gone up 6 places.
Felix is up
CM
4. Kyle's up 6. TRT Kimmy's also up 6, as is Formula Talks, the owner of this league.
Big loser in the start, FT Pro, CMDN, Jeremy. But Jeremy has made a pit stop for tyres that will definitely get into the rain period, so...
Yeah, not to mention the more laps the safety car's out, the more he could push on them.
Everyone in the top 10 on their shaft, well no, I don't think it's the top 10 anymore, everyone on shafts right now is going to have to be reasonably conservative with their tyres, because to bring those all the way 20 laps, as Sam said, might be difficult. Safety car is obviously going to help them, it should be in this lap though.
I think our big safety car is in this lap. I think everyone's just about caught up. And it's up to Sam Davisday to control the restart. Obviously, I think he did a Bottas yesterday from the virtual, where he went and then he stopped again to avoid being slipstreamed. And obviously it's a long straight here. And I think that
Two-kart racer trying to get as far alongside him as he can without actually being past him.
He's bolted.
Oh, and he's been caught out.
Yeah.
Kart racer's lost a bit there, but I'm pretty sure everyone has also been caught out a little bit. Sam's done that perfectly.
Yeah, I think Godzilla, I thought, was looking to get past, but no.
BK's got him past Alex in a little bit of contact.
I think Alex is behind PK in the first place.
I think Alex
it's Manu from the talks having a battle right now. No, they're not. I think it's Manu who's won that one. Oh, I think Jerry Whiteclaw's got past Sully. So now we're going to get past Harry.
Everyone around TRT Whiteclaw's on those medium tyres, and he's
Jerry Whiteclaw going for the move. I think. Has he got it?
Gonna hold it around the outside here.
Oh,
contact.
Oversteer, are we going to see an Albon Hamilton? No, we're not. And this time.
Keeping it side by side, Will Parry try to take it in here and
they're touching.
Oh, and that's who's that? That
Dirty Kimmy.
Who's round?
Oh no, it's
I think it was
Godzilla. It's Godzilla.
Godzilla's in P20.
And he might have had an instant car racer or Juicy, depends on which one. Which one? Where?
Tyler's. Oh no, Tyler's in the pits now.
Oh, has he got damage?
He could have damage.
No, he's glitched. He's glitched back out.
What happened there?
Oh.
What? So he drove into. No, he's in the pits. What the?
What the?
Oh no, he's in the box. And he's getting new soft tyres, and he's being held there for a long time.
What?
And now,
oh God, oh God.
Oh, and now he's going. Okay, there's just.
It's down to 3 seconds. Time penalties might be the deciding factor here.
Turn 2's. Turn 2, you can either try full throttle the second part of that complex, but possibly get a penalty, or you can take it conservative in that, but I think a lot of these drivers should be able to try and get away from invalidations there.
So it's going to be Sam Davisday versus Kart Racer at the front. We'll see if there's any battles going on. I mean, Galactic Nerd is looking to get past Jeremy, although 13 White Claw is probably looking to pass Sam.
Volkswagen Sector 2. Godzilla and CNDN have had a coming together, I think.
CNDN's got damage. Godzilla here, has he got damage? Yes, he has.
Got damage as well, both of them on their right end plates.
Sam and 13 White Claw having a battle here. Oh, a bit of a touch. No damage? No, survived.
Kart Racer's got DRS on Sam, but I don't think he will be able to.
Yeah, he's not close enough.
Close enough.
Yellow flag.
Sector 3,
oh,
I think Sam? That's FD Pro.
He hasn't got damage.
CNDN and Godzilla. Yeah, see Indiana and Godzilla just come in the pits there for their... What tyres will they go on? Mediums, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, they could probably bring softs to the dry period, the wet period now, actually.
Yeah. Although maybe they might want to save softs for the second dry period.
Final soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a battle for the last spot on the pony here between Juicy Juice, BK, and Alex. Who is going to take this spot? We don't know. Well, let's see. In and onto the start-finish straight. Looks like BK's got the run. He might just have got this. Tyler fastest lap 109.1.
Tyler got a fastest lap while being in the middle sector. Okay then.
I know the notification sometimes doesn't come up straight away.
Yeah, well, if you go look at Tyler's lap on the top right. Okay, that's just interesting.
Oh god, the internet is horrible.
Kart Racer's right behind Sam, but he just can't get him moving. It's so difficult to overtake at any point in this track, really, apart from the main straight.
Yeah, and even then you have to be very, very close.
It's very bold to go for a move up there, because if you go in for it and you're side by side and the person in front of you turns in and hits you on the front tyre, you'd still
I think he might have just got this one.
He has got the run here.
Going for the inside. Purple sector.
Has he got that move done? I think he has.
He has, but he might get slipstream back onto...
Kart Race using all of his ERS. Both of them using all their ERS, they're both down to 10%. Sam back in front. Good battle there between them.
Round 1 went to Karis, but round 2 went to Sam. Let's see what else is going to happen. Jarno is now catching up as BK and Marcelo going side by side. I think BK's just about got the position.
Yeah, he's
Alex
got that
is
one.
waiting behind, and so is Jarno. And Kyle's going to join soon along with Felix.
They're all stuck in there's a big train all the way back from really BK down to Sully. A big line of cars there. There's a few gaps there, but
Yeah, there's a couple of gaps, but they're not that meaningful in the whole context of it.
I don't think Kart Racer's quite close enough on this lap.
I don't know, unless he's able to gain here.
Kart Racer, I think Kart Racer might have got a warning there. He went a bit on that inside curve.
Well, let's check down the grid. Sully, oh, I think the McLaren team is drivers may be having a battle here.
See, FT Pro is getting closer and closer to Sully every single lap. Maybe he wants to join that train between.
Well, he's getting closer, but the gap's that big. But now, one thing, there's a couple of laps until we, consider 3 seconds. I think some Kart Racer are in battle again. Kart Racer are slightly more ERS, but they've neither of them have much. Is that drop of rain?
Yeah, it is. Rain on the hills here.
Oh, and I think Sam had go a bit wide. They're going side by side. 5, oh, and Car Racer has just got that.
Back out that one. But there is rain on the track now. I'm a lot earlier than we expected it to. Or that Sam told us it was.
Oh yep, the rain is falling, mainly at turn 4. Or actually, not just turn 4, in turn 5. It's falling everywhere, it's falling on... Oh god, look at the... It's falling down very quickly. I think Sam was a bit optimistic for how long the rain will hold off. Manu's in the pits. I think he's going to be the gambler. Yep, it's the strategy. I think it's Manu who has called it perfectly for getting into the pits. The Inters should be the faster tire sooner or later.
Might be a bit early, to be honest. There may be one more lap of waiting because at the moment there's rain dropping, but there's not really any rain on the circuit at all.
So we're... Oh, Kara's staying out. Sam deciding to keep with him. Interesting call, although he might regret a later if the intermediates do prove to be the faster tyre.
Looking at Manu at the moment, he's dropping back from Tyler, but by a decent bit, like a... yeah. That gap's getting bigger dramatically.
Yeah, I think Galactic Nerd, an F1 Hull managed to overtake his teammates, and also Galactic Nerd. It's the Nerd's on the hard tyres, so honestly he was looking to get to the
GCG's round.
Oh, he's round, and
at turn 5.
Yeah, and that means BK is a bit easier in his battle for the podium. The rain's really falling, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see some pitters. I'm gonna get up the tyres. Only one driver in the Inter so far, but it wouldn't be surprising if we see one.
Yeah, Manu's now starting to gain on Tyler dramatically, so it's flipped around now. I think the changeover for Inters has come now.
Yeah, oh, Sam Davis stayed 3 seconds. It's getting harder to control, and that has cost him.
So we'll look at Kart Racer. Has he got any? No, he's not got any penalties, but he does have 2 warnings, so one more.
Oh, Alex, 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. And that Kart Racer has managed to get out ahead of Sam. I'll have to wonder who is the better wet weather driver. Oh, we've got multiple penalties for speeding in pit lane.
Kyle Pro's left the session.
Yeah. Well, Kyle and Felix are staying out. The ball call. I guess we'll have to see how quickly is the gap going to come down. It's coming down it's going down so quickly.
So much time on exits. That's a second in about a corner and a half. Yeah.
I guess there was something.
You can just see.
Maybe they had to avoid the double stack.
You can just see Kyle and.
See, in the ends of the Inters now. FT Pro is pitted. Godzilla is in the pits now. Because of 5-second penalty speeding in pit lane.
Godzilla had a really good start to this race. He was up in P4 or 5, I think, and it's just.
Car Racer's now past Felix. No,
they both jumped into
the
pits.
Both Felix and Kyle have got penalties for speed in pit lane. Car Racer's extended his lead by a good bit, so maybe Sam Davis is not enjoying these conditions.
Kart Racer's got Godzilla just behind him. Of a lap car. Haas have not had a good day in either split today.
No, it's been a disaster. Well, that's probably an understatement.
Yeah, Sam's definitely dropping back on Kart Racer in these inter conditions.
Yeah, the gap has increased a lot. I think there's a lapped car in the wake of Godzilla. It won't, not in the way yet, but will be soon. Oh, Glorious and Tyler P17 glitches. He's had his internet struck again and has managed to glitch him from the pits to back on track, to back at the pits, doing a pit stop again, then being halted for a long time, and then finally appearing back on track.
He still got fastest lap, even though he was like halfway around the circuit when it registered.
Let me just get that up. Interval fastest lap. Yes, he's got 109.1, and that'll probably stick because it was just a normal lap time. It's not like an 18-second lap time like you see sometimes.
Sam closed in about 4/10 here, but Kart Racer's just still around 2 seconds. It's not gone down dramatically or gone up dramatically.
Yeah, I think it's closing in slightly. I mean, is he getting used to it? Or not?
Yeah. After he pulls John back, he's in P19, so he should just be able to drop in and get that.
Yeah. Electric Nerd here is on the back of one of the talks.
It's Manu's just behind him kind of as well.
Yep, so it's a battle for the last points position. What about this one makes it? There's no DRS here, so... yep.
Almost thought it just pulled away dramatically on the straight somehow. As Sam goes fully off track.
Oh,
and
the Galactic Nerd has had a bit of an off. He's got a penalty now. F1 Hub is up to 8, so he's having a bit of a recovery drive. And he's... Oh, Tyler's internet has struck again.
And puts him down again, unfortunately. I did send him an invite at the start, so if he wants to, he can join back. But
gaps are gone on my screen now. So I'm just going to have to wait for them to just reappear. I guess that's
they should all come up when they cross the line.
Oh yeah, it's a 3-second gap. Jarno is close enough to Alex here. Alex has dropped off from BK a lot.
Yeah, a good 5 seconds in it now.
Yeah. Oh, I think we have a bit of a battle here for the last point position. Tyler is back.
Sam got a good exit off of that corner. See if he can catch the Alpha Tower.
No, I think CM has straight line speed once he's in a straight line. Oh, I think TRT Kimmy and Marcel are having a battle. Marcel's done the switch back, but it hasn't worked. Marcel has also got a 3-second time penalty now.
Kart Racer still not got a penalty where Sam does, but
Tyler's left the session. You might want to pop him another invite there. Oh, Godzilla is retired in the pits.
yeah, assume that P20 by a decent margin. There's no real gaining back that time unless there's... Even if there was a safety car, he's still a lapped car, and unfortunately in the game, you don't get let through again.
As long as this rain period got brought forward a few laps by the first safety car, I wonder if we'll see another safety car before the race is up.
One and two, no, it's just Godzilla's car going about. Godzilla's car getting in the way of TRT White Claw a little bit. He gets a penalty for the ride.
Penalty. Yarno's still on the back of Alex, and he'll be looking for a very good exit. Oh, hey, Tyler, in the chat saying Internet 100, and yeah, that's me done. Yeah, it probably is. Your internet is horrible. Or, it's horrible on a Sunday, that's for sure. I guess your internet provider just doesn't work. Oh, you can't join back. Oh, Lewis, pop another invite there, just in case.
Just in case you want to come back, Tyler. Always welcome.
Can't race in 3 seconds. So then I think they're even now.
Oh, this is surprisingly. I mean, probably went wide
no,
on
not the invoice, the glitches, mate. Oh dear. Cold bastards, do your water plonks, mate. Oh Christ. You get put in another car. Now what car do you get put in?
There isn't any cars available, what?
No, he's genuinely saying that. Just get put in another car when they try to join.
Get put in kart racer's car, just throw them on a wall, it'll be reasonably funny.
The host normally. So whoever created the lobby, probably Felix. Tyler, just get thrown in car racer's car because comedy.
I have to watch Felix driving around there, okay. What Tyler's joined? Is he in his car though?
No, I used to watch Felix driving round. Oh. Jeremy is closing up to Yarno now, who probably needs to get past Alex now before he's passed by Jeremy.
No gaps for me, I can't.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Tyler, unless you want to join us in commentary, not much you can do.
Come on, Tyler, join us in commentary. Worth it.
Press F for Tyler, yeah.
You know, I want to press an E.
What? Oh, we're seeing some Peters now. I think it might be time for slicks. Felix is going on to slicks.
We'll bring the soft house to the end here. Let's see. Let's see if Hot Racer and Sam McMinn are either.
Cheeky little promo. Yeah.
Hot Racer's not come in and neither is Sam, so.
No, clearly they think it's still a bit too wet.
See Felix's lap time. How's he catching up? Well, it's Tyler's AI to be fair, but he's dropping back on Tyler's AI slightly, so maybe not the right time.
Actually, maybe we'll take a look at C&D then. Is he gaining on Felix? Oh, we're seeing more pitters. It's Kyle and Harry.
I reckon this lap's a good lap. Maybe letting anybody. Kart Racer and Sam just coming to the middle sector just now. They could hit this lap, but I'd say it's probably dry enough. There's no rain coming down the track, looks.
Chloe, I was putting FR. You put F, so I put RL to make it FRL. Fun saying FRL Split 1 more Split 2. I mean, you don't have crash merchants in Split 1, so.
You've not got Evan brake checking you.
Oh god, we'll stop it there. Oh, Kart Racer and Sam.
Sam
yep.
In as well, yeah.
In the well, nice as well. Well, Felix is up to is in 10th. We've been jumped by Sam, I think. And Harry. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. It's TRT Kimmy.
TRT Kimmy.
He's got some damage. Oh, Chloe said you were spelling FRL. That's she's the dyslexic one. Oh, Juan, you did not need to do that. You did not need to do that.
I mean, to be honest, she's not lying.
Oh god. She's been roasted so much, she's probably going to be a well-done steak by the end of this.
Sam and...
I think Yarno's jumped a few people. Yarno's went...
Yeah, Yarno...
He's jumped. He's in P3 now. He's jumped everyone, and Sam
closed that gap by quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I think...
there was an issue in the pits for Kart Racer, but...
Sam brother asking, wait, why is Sam catching him? Oh, Kart Racer's not using any ERS. That might be an
oh god. Not another bloody Mexico, please.
Oh,
now he's using some.
Wow.
TNDN, 3-second time penalty.
I mean, one. Is there a double meaning? No. So, what we've seen here is now that Yarno has jumped BK and Alex. I think Felix is in 10th. We're not seeing that much else. Sam is now within DRS range, like in the DRS range, so we should get.
Yeah, he's gaining a lot since switching back to the slicks. Kart Racer just not having a good time on these tires.
Yeah, although a bad time for Kart Racer is probably a good time for everyone else, both in comparison to other drivers and how everyone else feels.
Right. DRS, let's see, can he make... I think he might be a bit far back on this lap, but he might be able to get him on the second straight. That was a bit of a lock up there.
The lock up. We'll see, how much can Sam Devastate gain? Not enough.
But definitely next lap he's going to be a lot closer.
Yeah.
You can't help but think Sam might be fast Kart Racer.
Well, Jeremy will soon be on the back of FRL Alex. You know what? Harry, if one up, it looks like he'll also be in the back of Kyle. Well, Sam here is already at the back of Harry. We've got a train of 3 Englishmen. Oh, I think Harry's had a bit of a oversteer in the exit, and Sam was looking for a little way through. Marcel has passed Tyler's AI, I believe. He's now going to pass TRT Kimmy.
Kart Racer has got a penalty and 1 warning. Sam's got a penalty and no warning. So
it's
Kart Racer only has to make 2 mistakes, whereas Sam only has to make 3. So
yeah. The gap's still sitting around half a second.
I don't think Sam's used any PRO.
He's used it a little.
PRT to me. This round in the middle sector, turn 9.
It's happened again. About 6 laps to go, or 6 or 7 laps to go.
Sam really up the back of Kart Racer just now.
Oh, TRT Kimmy's off again.
He's flying at the moment. Still getting the way of the battle. Oh, and he's round while trying to rejoin the track.
Oh dear. This might be Sam now's his chance, or maybe he'll just have to hold off for a moment.
That's like 1096.
1090.
Oh, yeah, it was a 06.
Oh, he's like Kart Racer off the hook a little there. Oh, well, no, Evan. We had a decent battle. You came out on top, all those stuff. We don't know. You might get penalty invited. I can't tell. You will be joining a decent battle here. Oh, I see. Oh, Kart Racer.
Sam is upside down.
He's out. He's upside down. Where is this?
I don't. He just didn't brake, and did a backflip. I'm so bamboozled.
I missed it.
I'm so confused. He just didn't brake.
Kyle, can you explain this one?
What? He just did a backflip. I'm gonna save that clip and have a look at what happened there at the end. Because I wasn't fully paying attention. I just seen him go into the wall and
Sam
do a backflip.
has made his car commit to die. Yeah, they're looking back, so we should know. That means Kart Racer now has pretty much got a comfortable win on his hands. And I will keep saying that in an attempt to curse him. No offense to Kart Racer, but yeah. Like, we do want a different winner for a change.
Okay, so it seems Sam's brake pedal might have disconnected or something, because that was just no braking.
Oh, his controller just went off. So basically he had no input, and that's caused him to DNF.
That's really, really unfortunate, because he was gaining so much on car. That's sector 2?
Oh, no. So that means Jarno's up to 2nd, Big up to 3rd, Mike's up to 4th. Yeah, true, Evan.
Oh, and TRT Kimmy has gone flying on the pitch straight.
Oh dear. Yeah, you know that's unlikely. Wait, has Tyler been on the softs for 14 laps?
Yeah, 15 now. Wait, so he didn't... Wait, so his AI didn't go on inters? His AI just stayed out on soft tyres the entire time when it was wet? That's a real good strategy. Huh? Oh, is that
It's
good
looking
too?
like
It's a
Car Racer
hash
on course
of...
for a comfortable win here.
Oh, and that's TRT Kimmy's wheel off.
Oh,
Virtual safety car.
another virtual safety car. BK is now closing in on Jarno. You know, we'll check here for any other result. It's collecting Nord versus F1 Hub, it seems, for 7th place. Oh, Trottle was stuck. Oh, he just stuck Trottle. No. I think Sam's Trottle doesn't like Sam. Manu's in the pits, probably for fastest lap attempt for some reason. Poor Kyle enjoying his own coffee and then just seeing Sam's car just go, I shall now commit to die.
FRL doesn't want anyone other than Kart Racer F1 to win it this year. I agree with Chloe on that one.
Yeah, I think there's some unwritten rule somewhere where it's just like Kart Racer just must win here. And he's still got 75-80% ERS.
Jarno Bynum's got 20, but I can't really see Jarno closing an 11.5 second gap to him.
Well, one thing, you need to be German to win in Split 1. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Anyway, we'll check some penalties here for others. We're mainly the Jarno here, no penalties. BK has a 5-second penalty which he has served, so that's why Jarno jumped him. Oh, right. Jarno didn't get a speeding penalty.
There's Jarno. No, Jarno doesn't have a penalty yet, but Kart Racer does only have 3 seconds, so I mean...
Yeah, so, I mean, if Kart Racer did a spin, that would help Jarno. But we now know why Jarno jumped BK and Alex. It's because he didn't have to serve a speeding penalty.
And then, so we'll look at the penalties for BK and Alex.
I don't...
BK doesn't have any. Alex has got 2 warnings, so...
Oh, Felix fastest lap. 108.8 on 10 lap old softs. Not bad. Oh, once again, Jarno won't catch him because Vladdy is triple speed. Juan is quadruple speed. No, they're just triple dangerous.
Yeah, just battle every race, it's kinda funny.
Oh, it's Manu's fastest lap, so he's actually stolen a point off Felix. Car Racer onto his final lap with 11-second lead.
Racing Point isn't triple speed and split 2-1. And I love how you just singled yourself out because it's entirely just you in every race, winning every race.
Chloe, Ferrari is Car Racer is probably going to be Eric. We'll call him Eric Schumacher. Also, Lewis, if you could invite the top 3 once the race is over.
Will do. Let's just see if there's any miracles.
Unless nothing does happen. But Kart Racer now, he's exiting the final corner. He's about to lap Juice. Oh, he's got 5 seconds for the blue flags. He's going to retire as Kart Racer comes across, and he's slowing down.
Out of fuel. He was out of fuel at the end there.
You can tell. But anyways, he's won the Brazilian Grand Prix for FRL Split 1. Yarno comes home, P2, PK P3, Alex P4, Jeremy P5, Kyle here, P6. Just ahead of Harry and just ahead of oh, Felix has jumped Harry and Sam after penalties have been applied. CM comes up P10, Sully would be P11. Diner's AI is going to be P12 somehow.
On 19 lap old softs, that's really thoroughly interesting. I don't know why his AI stayed out on that.
Well, he's up to 11 now thanks to Sunny penalties. CNDN has got a bit of a rationality in it, finishing the race. And I think Juice is the only other person here who needs to finish.
Right.
Yeah, so if you're able to invite the podiums, I might do the same.
Why is it not loading? Wait, did you get all of them or just?
I got BK. So, yeah, so Garrus is something doing. Ruin for Car Racer extends the championship lead. A return to the podium for Yarno and BK back on the podium again. Oh, I think we have more lads at this stage. Everyone's left. Oh, Eric.
Where are the other two? They're added to the group chat, so they should just
see us.
join
in. Eric, you there?
Yeah, good evening, guys.
Oh yeah, so well done on the race win, and you had a good battle with Sam Daviste, but then he had a DNF. What did you see from that?
I was scared to hell, man. I mean, what the fuck was that? I don't know if you saw it, but I was exiting the pit lane onto the dry tires on the last stint, and I spun on the first corner out of the pit, and I crashed into the wall lightly, damaged my wing, and I spawned onto the track on the first corner, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, so you had an incident we never saw.
We both missed that.
Yeah. So how good was the battle overall?
We are not.
Yes.
No, but Eric, how good was the battle overall? And with Sam? It'd be mainly the first stint.
Yeah, it was intense. He was so fast. Only... yeah, it was good. It was a good race.
Just dying on the inside there. Jesus.
Yeah. So Jarno, you managed to jump BK and Alex thanks to not getting a speeding penalty in the pits.
Yes.
The game.
And you also mentioned her P2 after Sam's incident.
Sam's controller decided to do the big die. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you had a decent battle with BK, I believe, and maybe Alex at some point as well.
Yeah, I was just tiptoeing all the time, and same with Alex. But yeah, it was a good race. I mean, my pace was strong. I managed to keep it ahead of Felix in the rain period, which was very important to me. Which made for that I actually could pit ahead of Felix, which was important for my race. And then from there, I just stayed calm into the rain period. Alex and I were just about on pace. I may say I was a bit quicker than Alex, but I thought that I'm not going to overdrive the car. And yeah, then the rain was like really short. How many laps was it? Like 8 or 9 only?
I think it
very short. And then
yeah, about that much.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. And then yeah, from there on it was. I would say being lucky with the speeding penalties, but I mean I took it extra cautiously, so I think I just kind of got rewarded for that. And from there on it was just driving for my life for those last 10 laps and trying to keep BK behind, which I managed to do. And then some stress got on my shoulder when Sam retired, because I knew I had the podium in the back probably if I just kept it between the white lines. And yeah, I eventually even managed to keep BK behind, which was a big of a surprise to me. So
so we'll move on to BK.
Happy with that.
So you had a battle with Marcel at the start, but was there an incident there with Marcel that caused Marcel to have to go off?
No, he actually spun behind me when I already overtook him on the straight.
So okay.
Not my fault.
That makes sense. And obviously, your speeding, the pit lane speeding penalty cost you a P2 effectively.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the pits and my pit stop was quite fast. But yeah, the game held me in the pits a bit too long, in my opinion. So maybe I could have been released in front of Jarno, but
yeah.
That's not in my hands.
Probably we would have been inside each other, which by the game.
Maybe slightly in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was hard. Ultimately, you weren't able to get past Jarno, but do you think you had any decent opportunities that you might have missed?
Yeah, my confidence after the rain wasn't that high as before, so I lost a lot of time maybe because in the last 2 laps I gained like overall 7/10 on him. So if there were like 2 more laps, I probably would have overtaken him with DRS.
The nerves were coming to me. But yeah, I was surprised too. Don't worry. So
Lewis, could you invite Alex here because he wants to talk about what he felt?
Okay.
Or someone invite Alex.
I mean, positions, but yeah, I mean P10 to P2. I can't really wish for more than that, can I?
Kart racer, do you think that if Sam hadn't had his issues, do you think he would have managed to get past you and win, or do you think you had that covered?
I don't know. I had wing damage, so I don't think I won this. Yeah.
Oh, that was that's why I was
really fast. He was really
Oh, you know, Alex.
it was the first time he was driving in this league, oh?
Yeah,
this season, oh? Yeah.
He joined yesterday, I think.
Alex.
Yeah.
You said
Hello.
You wanted to say how you felt. So.
Yeah.
Well, should I just go ahead or?
Yeah, if you want to.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Alex just invites himself to the party. What a man.
No, because no. See, the last time I had just had such a bad race again, and then I was like, yeah, maybe you should invite me purely to say, yeah, maybe this and that. But finally, today actually was good, except for the penalty. But
yeah, I think a few others around you got the same penalties. It was Split 1 effectively speeding penalties.
Yeah, if I hadn't got the penalty, I would have been on the podium. But no, obviously not. Other than that, finally a good race. I just want to say that, yeah, whenever things go well, it can be so fun. And then, you know, in my case, like it was the last few weeks, I guess, was just not great. So I just want to say, just everyone, just keep going no matter what happens, and yeah, eventually you'll get the reward for it. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it. I think next week we'll be back again for Russia Split 1 and Split 2. From me and Lewis here in the commentary box, all the drivers and all the admins, thank you for watching, and goodbye.